Hi, I'm Dr. Nidhi Khare. In today's lecture, I'm going to talk about the process of innovation. Now, this is a long topic, so I have divided it into two parts. And in the process of innovation, I'm going to talk about the forms of innovation, the targets of innovation, the conditions suitable for innovation, and lastly, about the stages involved in the process of innovation. Now in part A, I'm going to talk about the forms and the targets of innovation. So students, having examined the process of individual and group creativity, let's analyze the situations in which people implement their creativity skills for the sake of improving their organizations. Now this is the process of innovation to which I referred earlier. Specifically, innovation may be defined as the process of making changes to something already established by introducing something new. Put differently, innovation is the successful implementation of creative ideas within an organization. Thus, whereas creativity involves coming up with new ideas, innovation involves putting them into action. To understand the nature of innovation, it helps to identify the companies considered most innovative and to examine some of the innovative things that they do. So for example, having fun at work. How do we have fun at work and doing it the right way? So for example, like playing childhood games like pitching pennies or flying paper planes, or on an associate's birthday, hiding lots of birthday cards around his or her work area, or maybe posting baby pictures of people who work in the company. We can also plan each month special outing like to a beach or amusement park, and making time to share the special hobbies that everyone have, like quilting, writing poetry, etc. Now we'll also have a look at some of the ways like not to have fun at work. For example, making fun of co-workers or management, example teasing or mocking them. So this is not a good way to have fun. Then telling jokes that are in bad taste, ethnic jokes, off-colored jokes, etc. So this is also against having fun. Engaging in practical jokes or pranks. So nobody likes that, so it's not a good way of having fun at work. So to understand this process, let's identify the major forms of innovation, the various targets of innovation, and its key components. And then we review the various stages through which innovation progresses. But before we do this, we should address the business case for being innovative. And for this, we'll look at the three top companies, how innovative they are. Okay? So why do we be innovative? Why is it important to be innovative? The underlying assumption is that innovation pays off. That is, that highly innovative companies are more profitable than their less innovative counterparts. So here you can see the three most innovative companies in the world. So these innovative companies do not get that way by accident. So as summarized here, the world's most innovative companies, as identified by Business Week magazine, engage in a variety of practices to help promote innovation. Apple, it has the highest rank, that is the first rank, and is selling songs online. Now well over 1 million downloads are there. It is coupled with a cool looking and easy to use MP3 player. The iPod has been more profitable for Apple than its line of computers. Coming to Google, programmers combine powerful mapping technology with additional user information to create useful mashups. Third most innovative company is 3M. Scientists inside the company apply independently for genius grants that give them generous budgets for funding the development of new products. Forms of innovation. So what are the major forms of innovation? The definition of innovation leaves open the possibility that innovation may take several different forms. In fact, It's possible to differentiate between forms of innovation with respect to three key factors. First, its impact on existing business. Second, the degree of uncertainty involved. And third, its sources. So, impact on existing business. Over the years, wireless networking standards have changed to allow increasingly faster transmissions of data through the air. An improvement of this type is referred to as a sustaining innovation because it allows companies to approach their markets in the same manner. It gives existing customers better performance. Various forms of innovation may be distinguished with respect to the three dimensions summarized here that we have discussed, and an innovation which completely changes the market is known as a disruptive innovation. So, despite what the name suggests, a disruptive innovation is desirable for the company that produces it, although of course it is meant to be highly disruptive to competitors. Degree of uncertainty. Another way to categorize innovation is with respect to the degree of uncertainty involved. On some occasions, organizations face conditions in which things have evolved slowly, making it clear what may be done. Moving ahead with innovation isn't particularly risky because the future is relatively certain. This slow and steady approach to innovation is known as incremental innovation. Companies engaging in incremental innovation exploit existing technology and operate under conditions in which uncertainty about the future is low. In other words, you can pretty much figure out what the future will be. For example, GE's former CEO, Jack Welch, didn't favor the incremental approach to innovation. Instead, he was inclined to do the opposite, shocking his competitors by making quantum leaps in innovation. This approach is known as radical innovation. In contrast to companies making incremental innovations, those making radical innovations explore new technology and operate under highly uncertain conditions. Instead of making continuous linear changes that are slow and steady, radical innovation involves trajectory that is sporadic and discontinuous. And when it works, the payoffs of radical innovation tend to be huge. For example, radical innovations resulted in the development of Colgate Total, a new kind of toothpaste that unseated Crest as the world's leading toothpaste brand. Source of innovation. Traditionally, the source of innovation is the company itself. This process, known as manufacturer innovation, occurs when an individual or organization develops an innovation for the purpose of selling it. Intel, for example, develops faster computer chips, which it sells to customers demanding more powerful computers. Although manufacturer innovation has been going on for some time, many of today's organizations are finding inspiration from the individuals who use their goods or services. This process, known as end user innovation, is very popular today because users of products provide useful guidance with respect to what is needed. Targets of innovation. If innovation involves introducing new changes to activities that already are established, it makes sense to ask what business activities are the focus of innovation. In general, companies can be innovative with respect to just about anything. However, most innovation falls into one or more of the following 7 categories that I have mentioned here, each of which may be considered a target of innovation. Product innovation. It is introducing goods that are new or substantially improved. For example, easy to use software. Service innovation. Introducing services that are new or substantially improved. For example, faster overnight delivery of packages. Process innovation, creating a new or significantly improved production or delivery method. For example, an easier and more accurate order taking system for call center operators. Marketing innovation, coming up with new and or improved marketing methods, such as those involving product design or packaging, product promotion or pricing. Supply chain innovation, developing quicker and more accurate ways to get products from suppliers and to deliver them to customers. Business model innovation, revising the basic way business is done. For example, focusing on high volume and low prices, or on offering extremely high quality goods to exclusive clients. Last, organizational innovation, changing key organizational practices. For example, how the organization is structured. So, as you might imagine, companies attempting to be innovative tend to follow more than one of these practices at a time. Now, conditions for innovation and stages involved in the organizational innovation process I'll take up in the next video. Thank you.